both call. High, hang and get high.
Yep, I think I'm gonna go see that site for myself. But first, I have to mention that something's a little different. So for Halloween, I decided to go as Ozzy Osbourne. And I did. Which means I had to shave the beard. I did win the costume contest, so yeah.
Started at dawn with a pack full of dreams. The trail looks so easy, or so it seems. 3 miles in and my boots start to bite. Spider web smacking me square in the side. That's when you have type 2 fun, sloshing through ankle deep mud, or having no shelter from the sun. Your big plan is a dud, but years from now you'll smile and say, remember that miserable day. That's type 2 fun, type 2 fun, when suffering's the only one. Gnats in a cloud round my sweating head, wishing I'd stayed home in my warm bed. The map says gentle slope, that's a lie. Straight up this wall beneath burning sky. That's when you have type 2 fun, sloshing through ankle deep mud, or having no shelter from the sun. Your big plan is a dud, but years from now you'll smile and say, remember that miserable day. That's type 2 fun, type 2 fun, when suffering's the only one.
All right, so here we are at Salt Lick. It has been an amazing trip up here. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, check that out. Look at those caverns and, I guess, mine shafts. Damn. Yeah, I'd like to get up there, but that's not the trail. All right, so you get out here, and there's kind of 2 areas you can go to or start your hike at. Now, the one's that way, past the building, but the one that gets up high is over here. So we may be getting up there. I don't know. But let's get to it. There's a train right over there. Just barely missed one as I came through. And apparently there was another one coming right behind it. Ah, well. So that's all the hiking trails in the area. But Johnson Trail is over there. And this is the Salt Lick. And it's blazed in red. And clean your footwear before leaving the area. Because alrighty. So this does not take long to start going up. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh man, it's stay on the trail. But heck, I would so love to go that way. No trespassing, no. And you got some form of stairs as the first. Yep. All right. Yeah, so those steps were not as long and tedious as other videos I've seen made them out to be. So that's a good thing. But yeah, after not going hiking last weekend due to weather, my legs feel the burn. And my face feels the chill. Oh well. But we are starting to get up good little ways, and we're going higher. I'm parked down there. Oh yeah. I gotta turn that on. All right, yeah, so far it's a popular trail, which countered several people, a couple dogs, and it hasn't been as arduously uphill, but pecans, oh man. Yep. Good place for snacking. You should see the look over there. That's pretty impressive. Maybe if you want to see it, you should come hike. All right, fine. There you go. Pretty nice. Oop, and here's the circle. Oh man. Yeah, this is a difficult one. Kind of want to go high first, but always go to the left. All right, we'll do the left. Come back the high loop and see how that works out. So there's no split on the trail here. So no clue what that is. It's supposed to be this way. So I'm going to keep going this way. So unmarked new trails, apparently, because that does look kind of new. Just no idea where it might go. Now I have an idea where it might go. There's a rock overhang. There's just all kinds of trails here. Troubling. The blazes haven't been seen in a bit, so. Huh. So that would be cool. That is cool. That is cool. Oh man. Let's see what this is. Double my stairs, flights of stairs goal already. And heck, I don't think I've done a mile yet. But look at that. This is actually pretty cool. It is a kind of narrow top of the ridge where you got precipitous drop over on the left side and another one on the right side. Very, very awesome. The bypass trail can be seen down there. And just lots of stuff can be seen looking out over that way. Very cool. Oh my God, look at that. Wow. That is awesome. Ooh, and this is the rope descent where you got cable there to hold on to as you descend these stairs. That's pretty awesome that they give you that to hold on to. So I'm going to put the camera away and probably utilize that. So that first overlook, little disappointed, not the view of the arch that I saw on some of the videos I did researching this, but the cable down was just a pause, and that combined with this uphill, it's making me think I still got a lot more views to see. This kind of looks like a power line, but nothing above it, and it doesn't go far. So that's kind of cool looking. Probably be cooler when I get to the top. I saw all the pecans. Now there are walnuts. Walnuts, pecans. This would be a pretty good area to hang out in for foraging. Wow, look at that. There's a bench. Hello, bench. Look at this. And we are still climbing. Awesome. Yeah, I would not want to live in that house or any house like that in the middle of a flat plain. People looking down from hiking trails. But we are still going up. Which, I mean, look over there. This is pretty awesome. Getting excited. The drive in was amazing. Just looking at all of this. Okay. This is going to be a slow trudge. All right. This is where it gets interesting. You got a point 832 feet above sea level, Salt Lick Point. You got the Salt Lick Trail going that way. You got a scenic overlook down this way. Newman and Johnson trails that way. So going for the scenic overlook. So it's not going to be the whole Salt Lick Trail. I'm going to do Salt Lick to Newman Johnson and probably come back out by the building, which is the Johnson Trail. So not doing any one complete trail, I guess. All right. So this is actually a little concerning because they got this nice trail here, but it looks very much like they are building another trail. So I don't know if they're going to close this trail or just give people an alternative. I hope it's an alternative because that trail is pretty cool. And the one they're building there would have zero sight of the overlook. And that just would not be a good thing to do. I don't see any erosion concerns. They did gravel this, which I can see it was needed. But it looks like they might be building some other trails to add to the confusion up here. But man, this is freaking awesome out here. Haven't got to the overlook that I am looking forward to. So hopefully that's going to be coming up here soon. It does not look like it though, because this goes down. So I may stand here and reconsider my path. I feel like such an idiot. I was standing here looking at the maps and heard this stomping. I was like, is someone working over there? And there was a deer right there. And as I looked around, it saw me and poof, ran. Could have got such good video, but no. So it looks like this Newman Trail goes down a little bit and then goes back up. And yeah, hold on. So Newman Trail here goes down to, I hope it's going to be the overlook that I'm looking for down this way. I hope. But that's what it looks like on the maps. My nose. Running like crazy. Anyway, I'll see what happens, but it looks very long downhill here. And I hope it goes back up to the overlook, which is going to be over there. And where you can see, maybe see the arch. Let's see. I'm getting the feeling that there's a scenic overlook that way. And Newman Trail cuts down that way. It's just this gut feeling that I'm getting. Ah, come on now. Looky, looky, looky. Here we go. That's a train. Sweet. Damn, there are people. Pretty sure that is St. Louis.
With anger.
That is a buzzard.
Hiking trails are calling me, miles to cover, sights to see, the arms of nature embracing me, to trade my worries, show me how to be free. Oh, oh, oh. Around the bend, what will appear?
This is pretty sweet too. Wow, he's close. Man, this is like vertigo inducing. Just a little bit. Ooh, some down there. Looks interesting. We came in along that road. Pretty sure this is like a big semicircle coming around here. I guess to that point up there where that is comfy. Nice little kind of bench from the rock sitting down here. And yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. And let's see. 1.1 miles. Probably 1.25 miles if you count how long I didn't have this turned on. Wasn't very far, but far enough. Woohoo! I can't look over the edge, but my camera can. Wow.
Here, a canyon wall, a white-tailed deer, ancient oak with twisted crown, buzzard circling, looking down. Hiking trails are calling me. Any place I can be free. Slow the pace and just be alive, wild and free. Good morning from a stranger's smile, chipmunk chatter all the while, hidden falls through emerald.
Well, I had to wait a while to get this view, so definitely going to share it. This is right next to this tree here, right out over the edge. Looking down there. Oh, sweet. All the colors, they're going to improve as the season deepens. But damn, that is just spectacular. Wow. Yep. So I am going to continue a loop, I guess. And so people who were up here stepped in dog poop, so I don't have to. I appreciate their sacrifice. I'm going to hope this connects to the trail. All right. A little bit of backtracking back to the split here. And I avoided a couple of cut-throughs, shortcuts, because they don't really do anyone much good. They just erode the trail. Things like that are what leads to trail closings for maintenance and stuff. So, as tempting as they are, I tend to try and avoid them. So we're going to be going down probably to a flatland and going to turn left on the Johnson Trail to get back to the parking lot. So this is my route has been the Salt Lick, Newman and Johnson Trail with some awesome sightseeing. See, that looks like it might be a valid trail, but no, it's just a cut through. Not really a trail. This switchback's a little bit getting down this hill, so that's going to be cool. I love areas like this. like two valleys coming together. It's awesome. But I'm glad I did not come out here last weekend because it had just rained and there would have been no traction coming down that hill or going down this hill. This would have been so slick. Oh man. Yeah, very glad I didn't try to do this last weekend. Sometimes I do the smart thing. Not usually it's fun, but sometimes I do the smart thing. That downhill was something. So we're getting to the Johnson Trail, which I'm guessing is going to be skirting the field here. So the Newman Trail goes that way into the city of Valmeyer. Salt Lick Point's 0.8 miles, 1.1. But we're doing the Johnson Trail, which goes back to the parking lot. There's a little alternative path, but we're going this way. Stick in the woods. And maybe, oh man, it'll be cool to look up from the bottom to where we were. Oh, those are cool. Man, this is an awesome area. It's a kind of a short hike, but plenty of uphills, plenty of sights. Pretty awesome. Oh, look at this. Oh, cool. Cool. Very much worth a trip. Damn. Majestic. That is just so awesome. Wow. So I'm pretty sure the overlook is up there. Not on top of those, but up above those. So, yeah, not going to be able to see them from down here. I don't think. But look at those rocks. Wow. That is amazing. That is awesome. I suppose if I went out in the field there, I could see up to where the overlook, but not from down here. So walking the Johnson Trail back, there are several areas like this with huge boulders strewn. And I have been resisting, but I don't think I can do that anymore. Oh, wow. Neat. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Wow. This is so cool. Okay. Oh, that would be so fun. But for now, I'll just be happy with this. Oh, look at that one. God, I could do, oh. Scrambling these rocks would be so fun. Oh, wow. Look at that opening up there. I don't know if that's a mine entrance or a vent shaft or what, but man, I would love to get up there. I wonder if there's a way. I think there's two of them up there. Yeah. The big one right there. Well, okay, so there's a big one right there. There's a smaller one right in there. Oh man, how do you get up there? This would, oh wow, that's awesome. Oh, so tempting. Look at that, that's cool. Had to be a lot more safety things put in place. Oh God, there's a path. I mean, there's not a path, but there's I can get there. Oh my God, there's another hole up there. It's kind of right behind those trees. Holy crap! I could get up there. And here we are back at the parking lot. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome hike. Not too long, but lots of good scenery. Lots of awesome things to see. So y'all get out there. Y'all have fun hiking. I think that point right there is the lookout point. Seen from the road here.
Started at dawn with a pack full of dreams. The trail looks so easy, or so it seems. 3 miles in and my boots start to bite. Spider web smacking me square in the side. That's when you have type 2 fun, sloshing through ankle deep mud, or having no shelter from the sun. Your big plan is a dud, but years from now you'll smile and say, remember that miserable day. That's type 2 fun, type 2 fun, when suffering's the only one. Gnats in a cloud round my sweating head, wishing I'd stayed home in my warm bed. The map says gentle slope, that's a lie. Straight up this wall beneath burning sky. That's when you have type 2 fun, sloshing through ankle deep mud, or having no shelter from the sun. Your big plan is a dud, but years from now you'll smile and say, remember that miserable day. That's type 2 fun, type 2 fun, when suffering's the only one. Rain clouds rolling best adventures are the rough ones. So here's to the trails that break your will. Here's to the rain and the impossible hill.